Two Cents Rugby here, just with a quick word on the Brisbane Global Tens 2018 final. So we had the Blues and the Hurricanes. Blues managed to steal it right at the death. So 2 tries to 1, 10 points to 7. Game itself, not really a classic. Kind of lucky that they got that grandstanding last minute try to make the game have that kind of wow factor. Up until that point, it was a lot of handling errors and a lot of breakdown penalties, so it wasn't the best game of the tournament for sure. But it did have a really great final finish, so it'll be positive headlines in the media tomorrow, which is a good thing. No major injuries in the final, and I didn't see all the games, but I saw, I think, from pretty much the quarterfinals on, I didn't see any big injuries from the tournament as a whole. Like last season when the Chiefs won it, they had a pretty high injury toll, so kind of a pretty high price they paid for that Tens crown. But it seems like the Blues have gotten off without that kind of price this year, so that's good. Unlucky for the Hurricanes, they played smart, they had good D, smarter with the set piece and those set moves, so they just couldn't hang on at the end. Julian Savia, I thought, had kind of quiet final, quiet tournament from, I didn't see all his games, but from the ones I saw, like especially the semi and the final, he wasn't kind of the star man. The halfbacks for the Canes, especially in the semi against the Crusaders, really smart. Booth was making some really smart plays, scored a couple of tries, so he was, yeah, not so much in the final, but definitely had a good semi. The Blues looked pretty comfortable over the Reds in their semi, although when the Reds got that intercept, Caleb Clark was on the Reds guy's heels, but couldn't close the gap. There's other times, and there's plenty of clips on YouTube, where you'll see someone who's got a head start, either be it at an angle or just in terms of their start off a few yards in front, and that quicker man just runs them down. Nah, Caleb Clark couldn't do it. Whether it's he didn't have that much gas, like he's quick, but he's not maybe super quick, or maybe he didn't want to put the throttle fully down just in case he hurt himself, and he doesn't want to risk it for the Tens. Hard to say. Either way, he still had a good tournament as well, so he was one of the highlights for the Blues anyway. One of the commenters told me to watch Dalton Papali'i, and yeah, he was impressive. He was impressive. Again, especially in the semi-final, he had a really good game. So yeah, the tournament overall, I think, was definitely an improvement over last year. Those suggestions that the organisers took on board seemed to help. Attendance has seemed to be pretty good for the final. It's always one you got to be careful about, that you see those empty seats sometimes and you think that nobody's there, and technically nobody's there, but they may have sold a ticket. Just because there's no bum in the seat doesn't mean they didn't sell a ticket. So it seems like definitely the evening was the preference for people, I guess, with the weather and the more important games were on at the end of the night. The women's final was a classic. The Queensland against New South Wales finished in golden point fashion, so that was good quality. Lots of big hits in that women's game as well. So yeah, it was just another kind of entertainment. Yeah, overall I think people were having fun. Rugby was of good quality. Blues had a good win, so everything's looking rosy. Although I am in like that negative part of the back of my mind, the pessimistic part's just saying, I think it was 2014, the Blues won a Tens tournament, like the World Club Tens or something, when John Kerwin was coach. They won a Tens tournament and didn't exactly go on to glory under him, so yeah, we'll take it, but just keep in mind that the real tournament starts in a couple of weeks for the Blues, so we'll see if any of this success can translate into success in the 15s, but I'm not holding my breath. Alright, time to go to bed. I will catch you guys next time.